My friends, let me be honest with you. Time is moving fast, faster than your excuses. The world is changing every single day, and it will not slow down just because you feel tired, scared, or unsure. Life doesn't wait. Opportunities don't wait. And 2026 is much closer than you think. Most people don't fail because they are weak. They fail because they wait too long to start. They keep telling themselves, I'll begin tomorrow, or I'll start when I feel ready. But tomorrow never comes. And ready is just another word people use to avoid taking responsibility. One day they wake up and realize that 5 years have passed, but nothing in their life has changed. My friends, if you want a different future, you must act now. Not next year, not next month. Now. The world doesn't reward the person who knows what to do. The world rewards the person who actually does it. That's why I want to share 10 simple but powerful principles with you. They are practical. They are real. And if you follow them, they can change your life before 2026 arrives. I'm not here to motivate you with big dreams. I'm here to help you take real steps toward a better future. Let's begin. 1. Learn one skill so you don't get left behind. My friends, learning a new skill is not about adding another line to your resume. It's about staying valuable in a world that changes faster than your habits. Every day, new technology appears. Jobs shift, entire industries transform, and nothing is changing faster than AI. Tools like ChatGPT, automation platforms, and AI software are already replacing tasks that millions of people used to do manually. Here's the truth. AI will not wait for you to catch up. It will move forward with or without you. Most people ignore this. They think their degree is enough. They think their job is safe. They think they can learn later, but later never comes. And that's why many people suddenly feel outdated, scared, and easy to replace. Don't let that happen to you. Choose one skill, just one. Maybe it's public speaking, sales, design, video editing, leadership. Or maybe it's time to learn AI tools. How to use ChatGPT for work, how to automate tasks, how to write prompts, how to use AI to save time, money, and energy. How AI can make you more productive than 90% of people. You don't need hours, you only need 30 minutes a day. Small, consistent steps. Because once you start learning, something powerful happens. You become confident. You become adaptable. You become someone the world cannot ignore. Your skill is your weapon. Without a weapon, you are vulnerable. With the right skill, you are unstoppable. 2. Build strong health habits before life forces you. To my friends, taking care of your health is not about living longer. It's about having the strength to live well. You can chase success, money, and big dreams, but none of it matters if your body breaks down. And the truth is uncomfortable. Most people take their health seriously only after it is already damaged. Many people sacrifice sleep to work more. They skip meals, eat whatever is fast, drink too much coffee, and ignore the stress building inside them. Then one day, life forces them to stop, not because they choose to, but because their body refuses to continue. Don't wait for that moment. Strong health habits are simple. Drink enough water. Walk at least 20 to 30 minutes a day. Sleep on time. Eat real food, not just fast food. Limit toxic environments and toxic people. Give your mind quiet time to breathe. You don't need a gym membership to be healthy. You only need consistency. Because here is the truth Jack Ma always emphasized. When you lose money, you can make it back. But when you lose your health, everything becomes harder, sometimes impossible. Your body is your real home. If your foundation is weak, success cannot stand on it. Build strong health habits now, not when it's too late. 3. Master your money before your money controls your life. My friends, let me say this clearly. Most people are not broke because they earn too little. They are broke because they cannot control what they already have. People don't lose their future in one big mistake. They lose it in small daily choices. Impulse spending, emotional shopping, buying to impress, chasing what they don't need, and living with no plan. And here's the painful truth. If you can't save $50, you will never save $5,000. If you can't control $1, you can't control 10,000. Money doesn't change your discipline. Money exposes your discipline. Many people believe that once they earn more, they will finally start saving. But that's a lie. When their income rises, their spending rises even faster. New phones, new clothes, new lifestyle, new bills. And suddenly, they feel trapped, stressed, and ashamed to check their own bank account. Don't wait until stress destroys your peace. Start simple. Save 20% of every income, no matter how small. Stop buying to impress people who don't care. Learn basic investing, index funds, ETFs, compounding. Track your spending for 30 days. Build a small emergency fund. These are not huge steps, but they create a huge difference. Because once you control your money, you gain something more powerful than wealth. You gain freedom. And remember this, money grows when discipline grows, but money disappears when ego grows. 4. Start the project. You keep delaying. My friends, let's be honest. You already know the project you should start, and you also know you have been running from it. Maybe it's writing your book. Maybe it's building your online business. Maybe it's starting a YouTube channel, learning a profession, creating an app, or simply changing your routine. Whatever it is, you've been thinking about it for months, maybe even years. And every time you think of starting, your mind whispers, I'm not ready. I need more time. I need the perfect moment. But the perfect moment does not exist. Waiting will not make it easier, and fear will not disappear by itself. Most people never fail because they tried. They fail because they never started. The first step is always the hardest, not because it is difficult, but because it requires courage. Courage to look foolish, courage to make mistakes, courage to accept that growth feels uncomfortable. But once you take that first step, something magical happens. You gain clarity, you gain momentum, and suddenly the thing you feared becomes the thing that excites you. So break your project into small pieces. Do the first piece today, keep going tomorrow, and don't stop, because regret is always heavier than failure. 5. Build your personal brand before you need it. My friends, in today's world, people don't choose you because of your degree. They choose you because of your value, your character, and the trust you create. That is your personal brand. Your personal brand is what people say about you when you're not in the room. It is your reputation. It is the way you work, the way you speak, the way you solve problems, and the way you treat others. Most people ignore this. They think a good resume is enough. They think talent alone will bring opportunities. But that's not how the world works anymore. People follow people they trust. Companies hire people they admire. Clients choose people who make them feel safe. So build your brand intentionally. Share what you learn. Speak honestly. Show your progress, not your perfection. Keep your promises. Be the person others can rely on. Give value without expecting something back. You don't need millions of followers. You only need a few people who truly believe in you. Because here is the truth. Skills give you a living. Your personal brand gives you freedom. When you have a strong personal brand, opportunities come to you, not the other way around. Number 6. Read 10 life-changing books before your mind gets stuck. My friends, let me tell you a hard truth. Your life cannot grow if your mind stays the same. And nothing keeps people stuck more than outdated thinking. Most people don't lose in life because they're not smart. They lose because they stop learning. They stop growing. They stop feeding their mind. They scroll for hours every day, but they can't spend 30 minutes reading something that could change their perspective, their habits, or their future. And here is the painful part. If you don't control what enters your mind, the world will control it for you. Social media, fear, gossip, negativity, they shape your thinking without you even noticing. That's why reading is not optional anymore. It's survival. Read books that stretch your thinking. Books about discipline, books about habits, books about psychology, books about money, books about leadership, books about people who started with nothing and built something great. You don't need to finish a book in one day, just 10 pages every night, because every page plants a seed. And one day, those seeds become the beliefs, decisions, and opportunities that shape your future. Your mind is a garden. Books are the seeds. If you don't plant the right seeds, weeds will grow by themselves. 7. Go somewhere new to break the walls in your mind. My friends, traveling is not about taking pictures for social media. It's about breaking the invisible walls inside your mind. When you stay in the same place too long, something dangerous happens. You begin to believe that your world is small. Your problems feel bigger than they are. Your routine becomes your prison. Most people live the same day again and again. Same streets, same conversations, same habits, same way of thinking. And then they wonder why their life never changes. But when you go somewhere new, even a small place, even a short trip, your mind wakes up. You see new people, you hear new ideas, you taste new food, you feel new energy. And suddenly you realize something powerful. The world is much bigger than your problems. Travel doesn't need to be expensive. You don't need another country. You just need a new experience. Visit a village, take a bus to a new city, walk a trail, watch a sunrise in a place you've never been. Talk to someone from a different background. Because when your perspective expands, your limits break. And when your limits break, your life can finally change. A new place changes your eyes before it changes your life. 8. Spend real time with your family before life reminds you what truly matters. My friends, you can chase success, money, and big achievements, but none of it will feel meaningful if you lose the people who truly care about you. Family is not about perfection. It's not about everyone agreeing. It's about love without conditions, something the world will never give you. But here's the painful truth. Most people remember to take care of their family only after distance, regret, or loss forces them to. People work day and night trying to impress strangers, yet they ignore the people who love them the most. They sit at the same dinner table, but everyone is on their phone. They live in the same house, but their hearts are miles apart. Don't wait for a painful wake-up call. Small moments matter more than big gifts. Eat together without phones. Call your parents for 5 minutes. Listen without judging. Talk about dreams, not only responsibilities. Say thank you and I love you more often. These simple actions build memories that last longer than money, fame, or success. Because at the end of your life, you won't remember the titles you earned, but the people who stood by you, believed in you, and prayed for you. Success means nothing if you have no one to share it with. 9. Find a mentor and stop walking through life alone. My friends, let me tell you something many people never admit out loud. It's exhausting to walk through life alone. It's confusing. And honestly, it's one of the biggest reasons people stay stuck. Most people don't fail because they are not talented. They fail because they have no guidance, no direction, no one to correct them, no one to push them when they slow down. Deep down, you know this is true. There are days when you feel lost, days when you doubt every decision, days when you wonder if you're even on the right path, days when you wish someone, anyone, could just show you the next step. But pride tells you, I can do it alone. I don't need help. I'll figure it out myself. And that is how people waste years. A mentor is not someone perfect. A mentor is simply someone who has already walked the road you're trying to walk. Someone who can save you time, pain, and unnecessary mistakes. Start simple. Learn from someone 5 steps ahead of you. Ask questions, apply their advice, follow consistently, respect their time, show results, and then become a mentor to someone behind you, because teaching others sharpens your own thinking and builds your confidence. Here's the truth. You don't grow faster by walking alone. You grow faster by walking with someone who knows the way. 10. Forgive yourself so you can finally move forward. My friends, one of the heaviest things a person can carry is not debt, not failure, not rejection. It's their own past. People don't stay stuck because life is unfair. They stay stuck because they keep punishing themselves for the same mistakes again and again, even years after those mistakes happened. Here is the truth many people avoid. You cannot build a new future while holding on to an old version of yourself. Maybe you made bad choices. Maybe you trusted the wrong people. Maybe you wasted time, money, or opportunities. Maybe you hurt someone. Maybe you hurt yourself. But carrying guilt does not fix the past. It only destroys the future. Forgiveness does not mean forgetting. Forgiveness means accepting the lesson and letting go of the punishment. So write down what has been holding you. Face it. Learn from it. Then make a simple decision. I won't repeat it, and I won't let it control me anymore. Because once you forgive yourself, you free your mind, your energy, and your heart. You open space for new habits, new opportunities, and a new identity. Remember this, your past is a teacher, not a prison. Forgiveness is freedom. Your future self is waiting for the decision you make today. My friends, everything you want in your future begins with the decision you make today. Not tomorrow, not someday. Today. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need perfect confidence. You only need one thing, to take the first step and keep going. 2026 is coming fast and the world will keep moving with or without you. So ask yourself honestly, will I rise with the world or will I stay exactly where I am? Start small, one skill, one habit, one book, one healthy choice, one financial decision, one step toward the project you've avoided. One moment of forgiveness, one act of courage. These small steps will build your new identity. And one day you will thank yourself for choosing discipline over excuses. Now, my friends, I want you to do something important, something that will anchor your commitment. Comment the number 8 below. Why 8? Because in MotivationA, it represents a turning point, a new beginning, the moment you choose growth over fear. And after that, share your goal for 2025 or 2026. Tell the world what you're building, what you're chasing, or what you're becoming. Your words might inspire someone else who needs it. Remember this, the world doesn't reward the smartest. It rewards the ones who take action. Let today be the day you take yours.